And she said, yeah, I did. And he said it was good.
Uh-huh.
Well, I went in and I pulled out some female products and paper and stuff.
The drain backed up like in here or down? Oh, the main did.
Yeah. And so, I don't think she was even here a month at that time. And she mentioned then that, well, I have water dripping from my ceiling sometimes in the basement. So we were looking, I said, well, I tightened up a packing nut on a valve because there's some valves up there. And I said, well, just keep an eye on it because it wasn't wet.
Uh-huh.
And then I got called back over again because it backed up again. And I ran my camera through it and it's clean. Something was just catching paper. I said, change your toilet paper, see if that does it. And I haven't heard anything for a while now. But I got it to leak and or it was leaking. And that first night here, that first day here, I said, did you notice that? And she goes, yeah, I talked to the home inspector about that. Mm-hmm. He ran water and he didn't find a leak.
Yeah.
So
See, I don't know.
whether he started in the basement and checked it out and then came up here and checked it out, turned on water, went upstairs, turned on water, everything was draining fine. And you might not have seen that right away. Mm-hmm. But if you're taking a shower or letting it run for a long time, then you start seeing it come out here.
Yeah.
And because I went downstairs, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was doing something. I turned the water on. Yeah, I just turned the water on upstairs so I could flush the line as I was cleaning it. Mm-hmm. And the next day I came up and went back down and that water was just pouring on the floor in the basement. Jeez. I said, son of a bitch. So I went upstairs and I shut the tub off. And that's when I checked behind where the drain is, and I said, it's dry. The grout's dry. You know, I thought, because a lot of times with tile showers, if the grout's bad, it'll grow through.
Yeah.
People don't understand. It doesn't take much water to get through the grout lines and then down. But
that wasn't it.
That wasn't it. So then I told her, I said, I can tear up this floor that's already been tore up and see if they patched something. And so we did. Didn't see a patch because the pipe that was leaking was farther back, and I stuck my little camera back in there so I can see stuff, and you can just see the water drip, 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 and go right down the floor and then right down into
I mean, even I was down there during, he had inspected. He starts at like 8:15 in the morning. We got here at like 11:30. He wasn't running water still, but I was down in the basement, and, I didn't see a drop of water on the floor because, I mean, not that I'm like water sensitive, acutely, but I would have, I would probably say like, what's the water on the floor? And this inspector, he's good. It's Guy Anderson. I mean, he would see that too.
Right.
He's not going to see water in the middle of nowhere and just step over it.
Right.
He's going to find out what the deal is. So
something has, and that I just can't believe that it happened that quick.
Yeah, I mean,
and then the other day, 2 days ago, she called me. What's today? Thursday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. She called me. She says, "My kitchen sink is leaking into the basement." I said, "Okay, I'll come over and see what it is." Well, the plastic lines in the basement. I can take you down and show you.
Jeez. Okay.
One of the glue joints either wasn't glued or it wasn't pushed on good.
Yeah.
And that's pipe could have moved or something, and all of a sudden.
But your first thought when you saw this was it cover up? Is that what you were thinking? Like, I think this has been covered up. Is that?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Like they knew I think they covered this up and just moved on. I'm not putting words in your mouth, am I?
No. I mean, that leak has been there for a while. I'm sorry. I just can't believe that. All of a sudden, it just started leaking.
I wonder if, you wonder if they thought that they fixed it or something like that.
They might have.
Yeah, maybe, but it wasn't fixed, and it was never disclosed that there was a leak that had been fixed or anything like that. So that's kind of what the problem is. And okay, if you want to.